Hello grade 11s, this is week 19, lesson number 4, and we're starting a brand new section of work. Today we're going to start focusing on excretion, and excretion takes place via a number of different organs, and today we will look at excretion as it takes place in the lungs. Now, before we get on to the issue of excretion in the lungs, let's focus on this term excretion in order to define precisely what we mean when we talk about excretion. Now, every day you throw away household waste substances that you call trash or rubbish. Your body also has waste substances that it needs to get rid of or to throw away, I suppose you could say. This process of getting rid of wastes, so ridding the body of wastes, is called excretion. Now, where did these wastes come from? These wastes are known as metabolic wastes. We need therefore to understand what we mean by the term metabolism, because they are the wastes that are generated or produced during chemical reactions that we call metabolism. So let's focus a little bit on the kinds of wastes that are produced. We know that our body undergoes many different chemical reactions, but let's focus on some of them that we're familiar with. For example, cellular respiration. In cellular respiration, oxygen was taken in together with glucose, and ATP was produced as a result, which was, of course, the energy that your body needs and your cells need in order to do their functions. But as a result of this process of producing ATP, we produced metabolic wastes, carbon dioxide and water. And in particular, the carbon dioxide levels in your body cannot get too high. They need to be, or this substance needs to be excreted. It needs to be taken out of the body. High amounts or large amounts of carbon dioxide can poison the body. In the same way, although water isn't a poison, excess water needs to be removed from the body. Other metabolic wastes are substances called urea, and urea is produced when proteins are broken down, and different salts, ammonia salts and chloride salts, for example, need to be also excreted or removed from the body. All of these wastes in high concentrations become toxic to the body, and therefore they must be removed from the cells. So excretion is the process by which the body actually removes these waste substances that have been produced by metabolism. Every living organism produces these wastes, and they must be taken out of the body, and they're not taken out of the body in a very simple or one system or one organ process. We find that there are 4 main organs of the body that are associated with excretion of metabolic wastes, and these are the lungs, the liver, the kidneys, and the skin. And we're going to spend some time looking at each of these organs and how they are involved with excretion. And this brings us then back to the lungs, of course, where we started this lesson. We have just spent many lessons talking about the lungs as organs that respire or breathe or help us to undergo gas exchange. And in this idea of gaseous exchange, we know that we needed to get oxygen from outside the body into the cells. But we also know that we had to take carbon dioxide from the cells out of the body, and that is the process of excretion that the lungs do. When cellular respiration takes place, we know in the cells carbon dioxide is produced. The way that the body gets rid of the carbon dioxide is in fact a form of excretion by gaseous exchange. And so all the work that we've been doing over the last few lessons has looked at the way the lungs are involved with excretion. Here are your homework questions. Name 4 metabolic wastes that are excreted. Name 4 organs of excretion. And what do the lungs excrete?